then when I'm looking out at you, looking back at me, seeing you all whispering to each other, he's Jewish, he looks Mexican. Does he look Mexican? Jane the Jew from Jersey. And growing up back east, I used to go to all those Italian restaurants where the mafia guys used to hang out in, and they had the best food in the world. And I wanted to feel like I was part of the crew. I wanted to feel like I was one of the guys. You know, I wanted to feel like I was Italian. So I put on my Italian voice. But the thing is, when I sound Italian, I kind of sound like Joe Pesci. Well, here, I'll show you. I walk into the joint, hey, how the fuck you doing, freaks? I'm fucking starving over here. I'm saying like I have a fag already. By the way, what is a half a fag? A half a fag is essentially a bisexual, right? I mean, Joe Pesci could just walk into the place and say, hey, I'm standing like a bisexual. Actually, no, that doesn't work. Never mind. So the waitress would walk me over to the table and hand me the menu, and I opened the menu, and I would keep my Joe Pesci bravado, but I had a really hard time pronouncing the menu items properly. And this one time I was making an order, this waitress gave me such a dirty look. I don't even know what he said. I just said, all right, let me get a glass of Pinot Grigio, and let me get a bowl of that pasta fagioli, and let me just say that focaccia bread. That was great. I'll dip the focaccia bread in the pasta fagioli, all right? Get on it, toots. Later on, the manager pulled me into his back office and hammered a nail through my tongue. I didn't like this. You know, actually, I think the Joe Pesci voice derives from me doing all this baby talk with my ex-girlfriends from back in the day. And I know some people find baby talk can be like completely disgusting, but I think it's essential to any healthy relationship. And I do it out in public. I don't really give a shit what you think. One time, my parents actually invited me out to dinner with this girl I was dating at the time. And we sat down at the table, and I just went for the baby talk the second we opened the menu. I look over and I said, does my baby want chicken parmesan? And she goes, yeah. And I go, yeah, I love you. You're my buddy, your baby. Next thing I know, my parents already left the table. I haven't seen them ever since. Then I actually think the baby talk voice derives from me trying to sound like all the Asian girls in the porn videos. You know the ones I'm talking about, the ones you can't tell if they're being tortured or having a great time, you know? And you can't really tell, because they're all making this crazy noise. You know the noise, it's like... What is going on? Is she okay? I have no idea. Ladies, actually, why do you get so upset if your man watches porn? I mean, really, what's the big deal? What are you so nervous about? That they're going to impregnate the keyboard? They're going to catch an STD by swiping the mouse scum off the cell phone? Honestly, though, it is a rhetorical question. I know the answer. You ladies feel insecure that your man is going to find someone who's more attractive than those porn videos. Ladies, chill out. You don't think us guys feel insecure, really? Yeah, oh, yeah. This one time I was watching a video. I never felt so inadequate staring at a Mary Poppins quote before. Oh, yeah. The guy's dick had a tattoo that said supercalifragilisticexpialidocious on it. By comparison, my penis just has a lowercase j tattoo. That's it. Pathetic. You like that one? I'll give you my number.
I have it.
Oh, you have it? Oh, fantastic. You have my number? Oh, man. Honestly, it's not TMI. I haven't had sex in like a million fucking years. But it's not a big deal to me. Honestly, sex, I think, it's kind of gross, man. I mean, all the stuff is coming at you. You're sweating all over each other. You're licking each other's assholes. You're saying all this shit you're going to be embarrassed about in 3.5 minutes. Why deal with that, you know? Why deal with that? I actually feel terrible for the vagina. I mean, the woman's vagina evolutionary span is a fucking nightmare. A lot of ups, a lot of downs. Honestly, I don't know how you women walk around with those damn things. I don't know. I mean, a man's penis essentially stays the same his entire life. I would know. My penis has been the same since elementary school. Life is hard, man. Well, not for me. No, but, I mean, as I get older, the need and want to have sex becomes less and less. I mean, for some guys, that's not the case, but those guys are mainlining cocaine, Ritalin, and Viagra, so fuck them. I mean, for me, it takes a lot to get me off these days. Like, I don't know, like a good game of Wii bowling or a slice of pepperoni pizza. That's all I can think of off the top of my head. But before my dick decides to go completely kaput, I would like to have that one sexual experience that I can take with me to the grave and say, I did that. Yeah. So I made a decision. I'm gonna host a Star Wars themed orgy. And it's gonna be great, guys. We're gonna have lightsabers shaped like dicks. We're gonna have dick lightsaber fights. And we're gonna have the Sarlacc pit from Return of the Jedi. That's like a vagina with teeth, which is essentially just a vagina. And then we're gonna have all these cosplayers come in. All the cosplayers are gonna be so great. We're gonna have this really overweight guy dressed up as Jar Jar Binks. And he's gonna walk in and say, Misa want to fill you up. And then we'll have this really obese guy dressed up as Han Solo, and he's gonna say, I can come on you faster than the Millennium Falcon. And then we're gonna have this really obese woman, and she walks in dressed up as Carrie Fisher. Not Princess Leia, Carrie Fisher. And she has this French bulldog on her arms, and his tongue is hanging out, and she says, this is my dog, Gary. And you see that tongue? That tongue can lick the balls, the anus, and the taint, all at the same time. I'm sorry. If you're wondering why all the people who are coming to this orgy is overweight, it's because I left the flyers out at a fat camp / colonic center, but I thought it was befitting because the place was called A New Hope. Folks, I gotta go to therapy. You all have a great night. Thank you all very much.